Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a December luxury haul. So this is kind of somewhat me gifting myself very early for Christmas. So before I dive into today's video, if you are new to my channel and you like luxury, like handbags, fashion, makeup, skincare, all that sort of stuff, and I do a bit of investigative content as well. So if you are new and you aren't subscribed, I'd love if you would hit that subscribe button below and also the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. I tend to have a weekend upload and then I may occasionally surprise a midweek upload as well. So starting off this video, I do actually have a handbag reveal. So as you could probably already see in the thumbnail, I have a new in bag from Oleander, is the mini anchor bag. If you've seen one of my videos before where I did a couple reveals of the Oleander bags, I actually revealed a mini anchor bag, which is in fact this one here. I love it. I've used it a lot. I've actually been using this bag the past week. I like to sort of rotate out my bags, but I've been using this bag for a good week now. Love it. It's got a lot of use from it. So this kind of silhouette is a classic. It's not going anywhere. That's why I love the mini anchor bag, because I know that it's a quintessential type of classic shape. It's always going to be around. Their bags feature some top quality leather. This one in particular features Napa leather as the trimming across the bag on the corners here. I love that they've actually put it on the corners and the bottom of the bag, because it makes sure that the bag is really protected, and then on the back as well, and the handle being leather. And then the other parts of the bag are all with this coated jacquard canvas. It's actually water resistant as well because it has a vinyl coating on it. My other mini anchor bag is in a top grain pebbled leather, but both these bags are a very reasonable price point and in a very classic silhouette. So the brand is actually focused on premier work style designs that are actually designed in New York. There's a big reason why the mini anchor is my favorite bag from Oleander and why I wanted to get another one of these, and that's because I absolutely love the practicality of this bag. So you actually do receive two straps that come with this bag. The first way that you can actually wear this bag is as a handheld top handle kind of vanity bag. But then the other way that you can also wear this bag is by attaching on the strap, and you could carry this bag as a crossbody bag. You can adjust that shoulder strap to be however you like. You can have it as a short shoulder carry. And then the final way that you can actually wear the bag is by attaching both of the straps onto each of the hooks that are here on the bag. Actually turn this bag into a backpack. A bag like this would be great for travel, because you could use this also not only as your day bag when you're going about sightseeing, you can also use it as your night bag simply by taking off the straps. And now introduce the different types of textiles to it. So they've also got a denim mini anchor bag now. I think that looks really great. They've also got a linen one as well. Then they've got, of course, this jacquard coated canvas and the very classic leather ones. I would say I couldn't even pick a favorite between the two. I love them both. I love how this looks very like summer-esque kind of vibe. So as you've seen, there is a pocket at the back. This pocket easily would fit your phone. I have a pop socket on mine. I'm using an iPhone 15. And even with that pop socket, it does actually fit. And there is also a pocket just here as well. Oleander has also added a very cool work style quiz. So you can go through that quiz and find out what bags they actually recommend that might work for your lifestyle. So if you're looking at getting something from them, definitely recommend it to grab it now, because they are running 20% off site-wide through until January 2nd. The code that you can use to get 20% off and also a free Twilly as well is POF Oleander. So I'll leave that on the screen and also down below in the description bar. You'll get 20% off site-wide until January 2nd. So yes, open up the description bar. All the details will be down below. Okay, so now in my usual fashion when it comes to my luxury hauls, I do have some beauty items to reveal. So Dior was actually doing a offer online that if you spent a certain amount, you received the Dior Couture clutch. This is the clutch here. It's not so much as a toiletry bag, this one. This is definitely more of like a kind of clutch thing. The only thing that I wish they had actually done was put the J'adore somewhere on there on the actual mesh, but instead they've just got J'adore Dior along the top there, and then they've got the gold zipper there. Still not bad for a gift with purchase type of item. So these are the items that I picked up from the online website. This is the Christmas packaging. So I now have their Christmas packaging with the grand bold design in the gold and the white. Similar to last year's somewhat, but last year's was, I think, the Tuileries design. So I got, the first item is a essential item for me. Actually, it's a repurchase. I have gone through almost two of them. I'm up to my second one now. This is the Hydrolife, if I can get it open, Hydrolife Cooling Hydration Sorbet Eye Gel. So that's it there. That's how it looks, and it's got like a flat kind of applicator, and I do use it that way, or I go ahead and use like my metal roller kind of applicator. I love this eye gel because it's got a cooling sensation. It really wakes up your eyeballs. So like I'll use it in the mornings, especially only in the mornings, because I wake up like all droopy eyed, lack of sleep from staying up too late working or something like that. And then I'll use that cooling eye gel under my eyes, and pow, my eyes are awake. So if you have sensitive eyes, or your eyes get off put by anything that's got like a menthol kind of feel to it, that may not be for you. But if you can deal with that sensation of like tingling, cooling, but kind of mentholy kind of cooling, if you can deal with that, then you absolutely love this kind of eye gel. And especially if you wake up and you like eyes are like, no, the Muppet from the Christmas Carol thing, you know, if your eyes are like that and you need something that's going to go pow, this would be great. Like highly, 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 highly recommend this. The other item I got is another kind of classic that I have to have in my collection. It is the Rosy Glow in 001 Pink. The Rosy Glow blushes are very popular for a big reason. This will work as a complement to my skin tone. So even if I'm not wearing makeup, I could wear something like this and it'll just complement my natural skin tone and adapt to my natural skin tone. Of course, you'll get like a pink hue, but it'll work and adapt according to how it should look with your skin tone. It's really, truly remarkable technology in a makeup item. I also have the lilac one, and it does the same thing. Like it doesn't pull off as like an obvious purple blush or anything like that. It really does adapt to my skin tint with a slight kind of lilac hue. The other one is also a blush, but this is the Rouge blush in 365 New World. It is a shimmer blush. This one has a mirror inside, whereas the Rosy Glow blush didn't have a mirror. But these blushes are a little bit more expensive than the Rosy Glow. It does come with an applicator as well, but I mean, I don't really love these applicators. I mean, they do kind of work, but I feel like in terms of like dispersing product and blending product, they're not the best. They're alright just if you have absolutely nothing else really. I'll put a swatch on the screen. I was going to do a swatch for you, but I am going to be handling another handbag at the end of this video, so I don't really want to get blush on that bag. Then the other one that I got on the website is the eyeshadow palette in 823 Rose Mutabilis, or however you say it, I don't know. 823 will do. That's how it looks with the CD there and the Dior on the front. And again, it has a mirror. You have the two applicators there. I do feel like the eyeshadow applicators are okay to use, especially with the way that their formula is. For these eyeshadows, they're very blendable. They're not too overly pigmented, so it's quite fair when you're using those little applicators. You can get away with them. And that's the palette there. So it's got a beautiful glittery shade here. This one at the top is like a satin shade, and then the rest of these are all mattes. Like a pinky burgundy sort of toned palette. Take off my glasses now so you can also see my eye makeup today, since I did my eye makeup, and I should show it off rather than have it behind my glasses. I'm not having to read anymore as well anyway. So that is that I got from the online site. And then in here, I have some items that I picked up from the store. So this is how the holiday box looks. And that's the ribbon. So the store actually included these pins that actually go with the ribbon. So they've got backs on it there. So you could actually use these as brooches. You could repurpose these to use like on a scarf, on your clothes. I personally feel like it'd be great actually on a hat. I've got my hat that's kind of got a Toilet de Joie print on it, and I could pop it in the corner because it's got like a short little pin. So I think this is a nice little touch that they've added this year for the packaging. Something different, maybe something that is a bit more competitive to Chanel's Christmas charms that they do. I now have a hat that looks much more like a Dior, especially because it's kind of got that similar Toilet de Joie sort of print. That Toilet de Joie print's been around for ages. It's not exclusive to Dior. It's a print that's been around since the olden days. So Dior's definitely adopted it though as their kind of quintessential sort of print. I like that little pin on there. I like that it kind of changes the look now of that hat. You could even use that on like a plain black hat or something else like a scarf or whatever, anything. There's so many ways that you could actually repurpose using those pins. So I do like that they've added that this year. They've also got a B pin and another pin that's a star with the CD on it. So they've included a couple of samples, kind of just like when you buy online, you get a couple of samples. So the first item is the Capture Total Intensive Essence Lotion. This will be the first time I've actually used this lotion, so I cannot give you a comment on this, but I do use the Capture Total Serum and I use the face cream, which I love. I love both of those products. They are great, especially the face cream is very hydrating. It gives you like a gorgeous kind of glowy plump effect. Really is regenerative on the skin as well, so I definitely am impressed with the Capture Total products. So I wanted to add in the lotion to use it with the routine, so I'll use the lotion, the serum, the cream, and also the Capture Total eye serum. So I thought I'd get the whole shebang and make sure I'm actually getting the best benefit out of the products. But there's a lot of great reviews for the lotion. The other one I got is some eyeshadows. I've actually got two eyeshadows here. These are the mono ones, so they're the single ones. This first one is in the shade Coral Look 633, and it is a glitter shade. That's how the compact looks. And then it's got the CD on the side, so like how that other blush was that I showed you. It's got the mirror, and you get one applicator in this one. It's a very glittery, shimmery shade, this one. So the other eyeshadow is the shade 61922. This is a metallic one, and it looks the same in terms of the packaging. That's how that one looks there. So it's a metallic, but it also looks like it's pretty shimmery too. The last one that's in that box is Dior Addict Lip Maximizer, my favorite lip product. It's my favorite lip product of everything. This is in the shade 038 Rose Nude. It's a very neutral rosy shade, very easy to wear, will go with absolutely everything. I love the lip maximizers. They contain a hyaluronic acid, very hydrating on the lips. They also give you a plumping effect, so they've got like a slight sort of tingly feeling, but they keep my lips hydrated for a very, very long time. So that is it for the Dior Beauty. I do have something else from the beauty department, which is also a limited edition product that they release at Christmas time. This is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked. This is the palette called the Evil Eye. So they released 3 of them this year. They are very hard to get though, at least in Australia. They already sold out like immediately straight away. It's very annoying. I ended up having to get this one actually on eBay. We've only got one retailer of Hourglass in Australia, whereas in the US you guys have more than one retailer, and you can also buy directly from Hourglass. We unfortunately can't do that. We've just got the one retailer only. So this is how it looks. You've got a mirror on the inside as well. The tin's also metal, so it's a very durable kind of case. That's how it looks at the back. So they've got the gorgeous ambient lighting powders. You've got like a powder that's like a strobe highlighting. You've got some blushes, and then you've got like a bronzer over there. The ambient lighting powders are always gorgeous. They apply really, really well. If you are in the US or in the UK, like in Europe, I'll leave it linked down below because you can still thankfully get that. I think even if you're in Australia, you can also get it on Selfridges. They still may have some stock, so I'll leave that link down below anyway if you are an Aussie like me and you're still trying to get one. So up to my last reveal, which is a Chanel bag. This bag is pretty similar to another one that I actually have in my collection, but when it comes to like Chanel, because I shop in the pre-loved resale market, and particular colors, Chanel doesn't do, like they bring it back, right? They bring colors back, but sometimes it's a particular shades that I'm quite picky on, like the tones, whether I want it light or dark, that kind of thing. And when I see a color that I know that I really like, I know that I can't hesitate all too much because it may be a long time until it comes back around. Take the opportunity to get it, especially when it's in the pre-loved market, knowing that I'm paying under the retail as well. That's also the other aspect of it. Like there are a lot of resellers that I follow on Instagram, but they tend to sell their Chanel bags over the retail price because they're kept in like new condition, or someone's kept it in new condition. And I just don't want to pay over the retail for Chanel because their retail now is just crazy. I have like this thing in my head where I'm like, yeah, no, that's a good deal, or no, that's not a good deal. Very strict criteria going on up in here when it comes to buying Chanel bags. And even Dior as well. Dior is also the same. And Hermes is still have some similarity to it, but it's a little bit more complex than Chanel. So I'm going to put this box down because it's heavy. Okay, so I got another, because I already have something quite similar to this, Chanel backpack, but I don't have anything in this kind of color. This is a very unique color, and that's why I knew that if I didn't jump on it while it was available, that I'd probably get FOMO for it, because this color is absolutely stunning. And it's not even like a true purple, it's not even a true pink. It is literally a like mauve with more of a like purplish kind of hue to it. When I seen this on the Japan marketplace that I shop, which is Rakuten. But when it comes to Chanel, I do tend to follow somewhat on social media to see what's new, what's coming up and that kind of thing. But I don't allow it to be like my decision maker as to whether I'm definitely going to get something from that collection, because I don't shop like at the store anymore because of the pricing. It's just crazy. And I also don't really love the service either. You know, I just feel like it's too much of a hassle for me. So, and also having to contact someone to send you pictures. They just feel a very, I don't know, the vibe at Chanel Fashion is very different than what it is at Chanel Beauty. But so that's why, you know, even though I'll look at the collections and what's coming up, I never really create a wish list around it. I just wait to see what actually comes up in the Japan pre-loved market. Size is pretty similar, except I'd say that the one that I got before is a little bit bigger, but it's also got the extra pocket on the front as well, whereas this has just got the one small pocket on the front. So yeah, this is a tiny little pocket on the front there. It's not going to really fit much in there. You can't even fit a phone. Like, no phone is going to fit in there. There's nothing on the back, but that's because, of course, it is a backpack. So you have your straps at the back. Just like this one, you can also carry it as like a lift. This one also has a turn lock feature to open and close the bag. It's only just got one pocket inside there, nothing else. It's just an open compartment inside, and it is aligned with like a fabric, that typical kind of fabric that Chanel uses, that's got that like vertical lines on it. Oh, and then it's also got like a drawstring feature too, just like the other bag has that drawstring to tighten up the bag. So once you've filled it up, you can make it super secure by tightening the drawstring and then closing the bag like so. But yeah, what do you reckon? What do you think of this color? It is stunning. It is so beautiful. That's how the bottom looks. Love the color, very unique. Straps are also adjustable in case you're wondering. I think that the caviar one may be a little bit more durable than this, but if this is in fact goat skin, I still feel like this is going to be very durable, even if it's not caviar. I love the color most of all, and I feel like this color would not have pulled the same way if it was on caviar. I think it's much more true when it's on a more smooth leather. The color is far more enhanced, and yeah, it is just so unique. It actually matches my shirt. That wasn't even deliberate. I actually didn't even deliberately pick that shirt to go with this bag. How funny is that? How that turned out. But yeah, I'm very thrilled to have added this to my collection. There's obviously a very big difference in the price point when you compare something like this, the Chanel bag, to the Aleida bag. This is why I would recommend something like this more as a Christmas gift idea, because not everybody is willing to splash thousands and thousands of dollars on a luxury designer handbag, whereas something like this that is such a steal for a bag that is really well made, very versatile. You could also wear this one as a backpack, just like you can this one. This one you can carry it in far more different ways than what you could this one. So like recommendations, this would definitely win hands down in terms of like Christmas gifting, unless you have a budget to go ahead and splash a lot more. But obviously, of course, Chanel is not in the price point for everyone, and now buying at store at the full retail price, their pricing is just so much higher than what it used to be. All right, that is it for today's video. I'm going to leave everything linked down below, link to shop Aleida, also the discount code as well to get 20% off until the 2nd of January, and you get that free silk twilly as well. So a great time to take advantage of it. And then all the Dior beauty items and that hourglass item I will also leave a link down below, and all my favorite pre-loved luxury shopping sites too will also be linked down below in the description. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know which was your favorite item that I revealed in today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.